Well, this week as we begin to assemble the box for this chuck wagon, we're going to go through the process of where the framing underneath this box is positioned and just how it sets on the undercarriage. Well, when we rebuilt the undercarriage, we had the old undercarriage and hence the old irons to work with, even though we put in all new wood. However, there was no body on this wagon undercarriage, so we're going to build a body basically from scratch, kind of, sort of. I would like to use old original irons instead of blacksmithing out new replicas. So I'm going to sort through my old iron piles, and I think I've got enough here that I can put together a complete set of box irons. Well, these irons have been setting out for years and years and years, and they're well rusted on. These nuts are just really tough sometimes to get off. I've found that putting them in the forge burns out that old rust between the threads and makes these nuts much easier to get off. It also allows me the time to straighten out what is twisted and bent. Now I purposely made my sideboards a little wide and they're actually a little long. So now I can take these irons and actually fit them more accurately to the sideboards. It's going to range between a 14 and 14 and a quarter. I'm going to be a strong 14 on these sideboards. All these framework underneath the box are going to get cross pinned on the end that helps prevent the splitting. Well, you've probably noticed by now from last week's video I made 4 cross frames underneath this box and I needed 5, so I did make an extra one. But now that we have these all shaped and fitted to size and riveted, we can begin to assemble the floorboards to the cross frames. Now I have these sawhorses positioned to where I think the bolsters on this undercarriage are going to set. I'm going to position this 18 inches from the leading edge to the center of the front bolster. That leaves about 24 inches behind the rear bolster. This will leave the rear axle pretty close to center between the two rear cross frames. It will also position the two axles on the undercarriage about 7 feet apart. And it will also position the front axle pretty close to center between the first two cross frames. Now the layout of these cross frames as I have chosen for this box, the first cross frame at the center is 4 inches from the leading edge. The second one is 33.5. The third cross frame is 53 inches. The fourth one is 77. And then the rear cross frame is flush with the rear of the floorboard. So as is so true across the whole realm of horse-drawn vehicles, there's not always a hard and fast rule where things have to be a certain way. There's a lot of variety given within somewhat reasonable parameters. So this is how I'm laying out this box for this chuck wagon. Next week we'll continue the assembly of the box sides and put some of these old irons together. Once again, thanks for watching.